Good morning, welcome to the next podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. I hope you've had a good week. We've got a bank holiday here in England, so it's actually set fair, so it should be a nice weekend. So anyway, it's been a fairly quiet week here on the arrivals front, but what has arrived is this lovely Maymore photograph again of Johnny Douglas. You may remember I did one a couple of weeks ago when the other one turned up, so if you notice that one is facing one way, and that one is facing the other way. So there's the two pictures there. So my thoughts are I might put those in a frame with a signature, and should make a nice little framed item together there. But I'd like to know your thoughts whether that's a good idea or not, but we'll see. But they are slightly different, these. I've just taken on the same day. She's got the same shirt and that on, but if you can just notice there's a slightly darker side of his face. So she was playing with the lighting in her studio, so it might be that one was slightly darker than the other one, which is the first one. This has got a slightly lighter face, so she might have been playing around with the lighting. Taken in Sydney, 1924, these two. So I'm very pleased to get hold of that, I have to say. And I've actually found a frame for it, so it looks fairly good in there. But as I say, I'd like to know your thoughts on whether I should put those together as a item. Anyway, that got me going on Johnny Douglas, obviously, and he's obviously quite a prominent player in MCC England and all that sort of stuff in Essex. In his first class career, he got 24,531 runs, and his high score was 210 at 27.90, and he got 1,893 wickets with his best of 9 for 47. An average of 23.32, so he's a pretty useful player. Of course, his initials JWHT got said as Johnny won't hit today, because he was a fairly dour batsman, pretty reliable, I have to say. Anyway, he was also Olympic boxing champion at middleweight in 1908, so that's something. He doesn't look like he's got a boxer's nose, as my sister pointed out, but he probably didn't get hit if he was a champion. Anyway, he's an amateur international cap at football. He also played for London County in 1903-04, Essex from 1911 to 1928, and he toured New Zealand in 1906-07 with MCC, USA 1907, Australia 1911-12, 2021, 2020, 24-25, and also captained in South Africa in 1913-14. Now he was captain in 1911 after Plum Warner went down with his stomach ulcer, and took over the captaincy. He was vice captain, was captain in 2021. Obviously not a particularly successful captain at that time, unfortunately. And then 1924-25, he was vice captain again under Gilligan. So he's led a fair career. Now, you probably know that he died. He drowned trying to save his father, and I picked this off the internet yesterday, and it says on 19th December 1930, Douglas travelled with his father to Finland to purchase timber on a ship called Oberon. After collecting the timber, the vessel set sail for England, when 7 miles out off the coast of Denmark, it collided with another ship named Arcturus and sank, killing both Douglas and his father. Tragically, the captain of Arcturus was none other than Douglas's brother, which I'm assuming was C.H. Douglas, who played for Essex as well. And reports that the two boats collided when Douglas and his brother tried to exchange Christmas greetings while passing. According to a survivor, Douglas died trying to save his father. He was 48, so a bit of intrigue there at the end with the death of Johnny Douglas. But anyway, over the years, obviously got a few bits and pieces I've collected with Douglas in it. There's a nice ship one. This is a team going out. This is Herbert Sutcliffe's copy, the official one with all the bursar and the commander and whatever you on there. And that's that one. And this is the journey home. There. This is on Malaysia. Missing Chapman and Brian, who went to New Zealand after that. So that's a lovely signed ship there. Very pleased with that one. And another ship one here. This we're going to do with the Oscilley that took him out there. nicely signed. Just a slightly fading of the Patsy Hendren signature there, but a lovely image. I'm very pleased to have that one. And there's one more 1924-25 side. That's again of the Ormonde, that one. So a nice one there, the Ormonde, fully signed. And then a lovely photograph here. This is probably one of my favourite photographs. This is Phil Mead's copy of the 1911-12 side at Adelaide. A beautiful picture, that one. I had that, it's an original frame, but it was a bit of a mess, so I tidied it up and put it in a nice frame and a border, and it's come out quite nicely. Why he wears a different blazer, I don't know, but there we are. That's his way of going about it. That's a nice one there. And then the last one is this nice one of the 21 side, signed, unfortunately not by Rhodes, but another nice photograph there. Again, he's wearing his odd blazer, whether that's a Sussex blazer or not, can't quite see, but anyway, there we are. So that's a nice set of photographs there with Johnny Douglas. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that one this week, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.